Hey everyone, and welcome to the club. Today I'm going to be showing you how to draw Gwen Stacy from Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Let's get started in the center of our page with the eye. So we're going to move over to the left side and draw on the upper eyelid. So we're going to start on the outside. We're going to draw a curve coming in and then down. Now let's leave a gap in the center and do the same thing on the right. So we're going to line up the inside of the eye. We're going to curve up and then out. Now we're going to connect the outside to the inside with a curve, almost like a half circle. Starting from the outside, we're going to curve down and in, round out the bottom of the eye, and then pull that up towards the inside. Let's do the same thing on the right. Starting from the inside, we'll curve down, and then up towards the outside on the right. Now from here, we're going to draw on the lower part of the head. So from the eye, we're going to step over towards the left, start with the cheek. We're going to curve this out, round out the chin. Now we're going to work our way back up towards the right. Coming out, rounding it out, and then coming up just beside the right eye. Now let's draw on the top of the head. From the left side, we're going to curve around the eye. Now we're going to pull this up towards the center. Now I'm going to create a little point here. I'm just going to round this out, and then come down towards the right, around the right eye, and then down in towards the cheek. Now we're going to trim the eyes along the outside. So from this point, we're going to step out towards the edge of the hood. We're going to follow that same curve coming in and then down. We'll do the same thing on the right side. Now we're going to go along the bottom of the eye. We're going to start at the top of the cheek, curve down underneath the eye. Now we'll work our way in towards the inside of the eye. Now in the center, right underneath the chin, we're going to add a large V for the collar. Starting on the left, we're going to angle down and in towards the middle, and then go back up towards the right. Now let's draw the inside edge of the hood. We're going to start on the side of the head, right up here on the left side. We're going to curve out, round this out around the cheek. Now we're going to pull this in and then just pull it down towards the collar. Coming in. Now we're just going to hook this down towards the bottom of the collar. Let's do the same thing on the right side. Lining up the top, curve out, side of the collar, round this out and pull it in towards the chin. Now we're going to curve this back down. Now let's draw on the outside of the hood. We're going to start right on the side here. We're going to curve in and up towards the middle. Now we want to round up the top. Round this out, and then come down the right side, over towards the side of the hood. Let's add some web detail to the inside of the hood. We start at the top of the cheek, right beside the eye. We're going to go straight across towards the outside. Do the same thing on the right. Now we're going to come down towards the bottom of the cheek. We're going to angle this down and out. Now let's add the webbing. We're going to connect these 2 points with a curve coming in and then back down. Do the same thing on the right, coming in and then down. Now from this bottom point, we're going to curve this up underneath the chin. Now we're going to go back up to the top. We're going to curve this up towards the top of the hood. Okay, so now that we completed the head, let's work our way down the body. We're going to start with the sides of the body first. So underneath the head, we're going to leave a little gap. On the left side, we're going to curve out and then down towards the hip. We'll do the same thing on the right side to the same height. Now from here, we're going to locate the lower torso. So in between these 2 points, we're going to come in the middle and come all the way down towards the bottom. We're going to start with a point. Now the leg on the left is going to be bent. So let's start from the center and draw a curve going up and then back down. Now we're going to bend the lower part of the leg coming down and in. So from this point, we're going to step up, come down over that line, and then down towards the heel. Let's round out the bottom of the foot from heel to toe, curve down, and then back up. Now let's draw on the top of the foot. We're going to draw a curve from the toe over towards the heel, but we're not going to go all the way. We're going to stop right about here. Now we want to draw on the outside of the leg. So we start from the top of the foot. We're going to curve this out towards the knee and then pull that just over that line and in. Start at the top of the foot, curve out, round out the knee. I'm just going to pull this just over that line, coming down and into right about there. Let's draw the bottom of the foot. So we're going to start at the top of the foot here in the front, curve in and then down, leaving a little gap. Now we're going to follow the same curve of the foot coming in towards the heel. Now we're going to straighten out the right leg. So starting from the lower torso, we're going to draw a curve coming down and then out towards the heel. We want to make sure that the heel is lined up with the foot on the left. Now here we're going to see the bottom of the foot. So from here we're going to curve out and then up towards the toe. We're going to round up the toe and curve it down towards the heel. Let's draw the top of the foot. So from the tip of the foot, we're going to curve it in. Now we're just going to pull that down, aiming towards the heel. We'll stop right about there. Now we're going to take the hip and curve down towards the top of the foot. So we're going to come down and then out. Let's add the toe cap. Starting at the top of the foot here, we're going to curve in and down. We're going to follow the same curve of the foot, coming all the way down towards the heel. And we're going to add a little detail along the hips. Starting from the right hip, we're going to draw that same curve, coming in and then down. Now we're going to taper this out towards the side of the body. From here on the left, we're going to curve it up and then out. Do the same thing on the right side. Now we're going to add that trim along the chest. So in the center, we're going to step down, start with a point. From here, we're going to go up and out towards the left with a straight line. Do the same thing on the right. Now from here, we're going to curve it out and then down towards the side of the body. Now let's move back up and draw in the arms. I'm going to have the arms stretched out towards the side. So we're going to start on the left side, about halfway down the body. Start out here, we're going to curve it out and up towards the wrist, to right about there. We'll do the same thing on the right. So let's line this up, curving up and then out. Now back on the left side, we're going to draw the hands. So we're going to have the hands stretched out like this. So the thumb's going to be pointing down. Starting from the wrist, we're going to curve down, round up the thumb, and then pull that back up. Now we're going to curl over the fingers. From here, we're going to curve it out and over towards the left. Let's round out the tip of the finger and then just pull that back with a short line. We're going to stack 2 more fingers on the side. Starting at the top of the first finger, we're going to go up and then back down. And then the third finger, we'll do that one more time, coming down. Now from here, let's draw on the top of the arm. From the wrist, we're going to curve it up and then in behind the head. Let's take that and flip it over on the right. We're going to start with the thumb, come down, round up the thumb, and then back up. Now we're going to curl over the fingers, curving out towards the right, round up the finger, and then hook that back in. Top of the finger, we're going to curve around the second finger, coming down. Now the third finger, we're going to go up. I just want to pull that down a little bit further towards the wrist. Now we're going to curve up and in behind the head. Let's add that web detail just underneath the arm. Starting from the wrist on the left, we're going to draw a straight angle line going up and in. Now we're going to curve it down towards the bottom part of the arm. Let's do the same thing on the right. Start with that straight line from the wrist, going up, and then we'll curve down towards the bottom of the arm. Let's add a little bit of webbing to this detail. So we start by drawing a straight angle line, just splitting this area in half. Do the same thing on the right with a straight angled line. Now we're going to draw 2 lines in the opposite direction. Starting up here, we'll draw 1 line and then 2. Go over to the right side and do the same thing. And that's pretty much it. There we have it. There's Gwen Stacy from Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Make sure you subscribe and send me your requests in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.